We got more Champions League action. We've got plenty of stuff going on today. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am Mr. Cellophane. I need to fix something because I cannot hear myself because I didn't want to hear the TV coming through my microphone when I was watching it earlier and editing tomorrow's YouTube video. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Mr. Cellophane, if we haven't met, and if we haven't met, thank you for coming in and being here so damn early on the stream. We are simulcasting once again between the Twitch and the YouTube. God, I sound like such an old man when I say things that way, but it is what it is. Hello, not me. You know, I did notice my goalkeeper, he may not be Blaj Berra or Lucas Garros, but he has capped 33 times for Mexico, and he was their number one during World Cup qualifying. So, decent choice. And he's got a face now. Action in the Europa Conference League. We'll see nobody. Nobody in Croatia is playing in this on this match day. No, that's not true. Slaven Belupo is at Omonia in Nicosia. And in the Europa League, Osijek is playing host to Universitatea Craiova, who seems to be in this competition every single year at this point. And Dinamo's got Dinamo Batumi. What? That was my experience. That was my experience at PSG my first year in the Journeyman Save. It was nuts. I lost twice all year long. I did want to talk about a new contract with Erwin Bartow, didn't I? But he wants that release clause of $22 million. And I'm not interested in the $22 million release clause. I want it to be higher. They said fine, but 64 grand. Let's make it even 60 for 5 years. Shall we? 63 for 4, 63 for 5, 63 for 5. Fine, everything else is okay. Hello, Tubby. Signing Osimhen on a free. Wearing the kit, by the way, in preparation for tomorrow. Congratulations to Manchester United for scoring a very late goal and beating Fulham. I honestly thought Fulham was going to make it out of there with the point. I actually didn't get to see the goal. I looked away. I was doing work. I looked away and they scored. All right, we're going to exit talks. Erwin Bartow has been a revelation. The 19-year-old playing in the DLF role has 12 goals, 10 assists in 14 matches. How do I watch? That one was on USA. It was on free TV here in the US. How do I watch the Everton matches? I pay for Peacock. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. No. Slaven Belupo picked up a win. Thank you very much for those points. Dinamo wins. Osijek wins. Good, we're finally going to be able to get back on track. You can't find a streaming service in Canada for the Premier League? There's nobody. You don't have access to the American stuff? Because NBC Universal has the rights in the United States, so they broadcast every match of the Premier League. I do get select matches in the Championship and League One through ESPN, and yeah, Not Me does have some sites you can. There are sites. I've actually been on the sites before, not for Premier League football because I didn't need to. I also have pretty much, not full access, but I've access to weekly matches in La Liga, in Serie A, in the Bundesliga, the Zweite Bundesliga. It's pretty cool. For a country that, for its own sports, or its own football, I should say, that doesn't seem to give a lot of credence to it, that you have access to a lot of football in the United States. Sorry, by the way, I was a little bit late on the stream tonight. Later than I planned to be. It just, I think it's that whole release of the driver, because, or it could be the fact that I am now making my videos so much more complicated. But mixing down and rendering a 15-minute video took like an hour. So I was watching, so I've been watching the season 4 finale of The Boys. I didn't finish it. I stopped to come here. Rich girl. All right. I am no longer interested in keeping Rezic happy. I'd like for him to play, but I don't really care about keeping him happy. We're going to make some changes as we take on Shabanek. Sorry, I'm like, my chair's a little off kilter right now. Like, I feel like I'm off center. So I've been kind of like leaning into, oh yeah, that's why, because I run in on that side to the leg, and my boys were a little uncomfortable. Garnitza, Garcete, Guinone, Gomez, Shibelik, Lieblein, Ron Carlos, Perillo, Teeth, Barto, and Pena. Yeah, we've got a nice international break coming up. Yeah, I think that whole NVIDIA driver release, though, like both of them. Again, I don't know, because like literally as I started doing it the one way, it went the other. I did also figure out what the problem was. While I had, but it didn't matter whether it's the game ready or the new one, and I can't roll back, because now rolling back will put me back on the game ready driver. Unless I can find like the old one. I just don't know where I would do that. So I figured out the problem. So while I had the right kits in the right places, in the 3D kit config file, it still had the white kit as the home. So we weren't just sitting there going, they were always in white, always in our third kit. It was actually a legitimate mistake. So here we are, Hajduk and lime green. Because reasons. There you go. Nice defensive back checking by Teeth. Like I just feel like it's like overtaxing the system. And I've got a GTX 4070. It shouldn't be that hard. Juan Carlos across. Pena, Shvijovic, though able to make the save. That bastard. I didn't doubt you. You know, I immediately went to try to fix it myself. Pena, please say he was onside. Tell me he was onside. He was not. So I had a fun time at work yesterday. So yesterday, I actually got in earlier than normal. I got in around 8 o'clock. Usually I'm there around 8:30, 8:45. 8:45 is like my official start time. So It's not like I'm supposed to be there at 8 and I show up 45 minutes late, just willy-nilly. So I get there at like 8. So I'm going to leave at like 4:30. We have to take half an hour for lunch where we have to log out for it. So it's going to leave around 4:45. I had some recording to do. I had editing to do. I knew I wasn't going to be streaming, so I knew I had all night. Look down at 4:15 and I see that there is a department update meeting. Or at least that's what it read. And as I was about to talk to the woman next to me, who was also planning on leaving around 4:30 or so, before I was about to say, hey, I guess we're not leaving early, we've got a meeting at 5, I looked down and realized I was the only one invited to the meeting. So I had a little one-on-one sit down with my boss yesterday. Now, it's been a challenging time at work. How we don't have a goal yet in this match, I have no idea. Not a good play by Bartow. I literally just threw money at the kid. And you know he's going to get release claused for $60 million like in January. Someone will come in. Although I think his value is still just a little too low. So we go in and he just kind of looked at me and he's like, this meeting is both good and bad, or it could be all good depending on your point of view. So, you know, I've been here complaining a little bit about the mental capacity of the people that I work with. And there was that very interesting conversation. Who did we raid the other night? First Goal Series, right? And there was a conversation about, would you accept $250,000 for every IQ point you would give up? So you would give up IQ points in exchange for cash. And I made a joke on stream that sometimes at work, I feel like I could benefit with parting ways with 15 to 20 of them. I feel like I would be much happier. Because then I wouldn't think about the stupid crap that people do and how condescending and moronic they are and how much they don't realize that they're just being complete assholes for the sake of being assholes. And then all of this happened. So apparently there was an issue, some kind of technical issue, that wasn't allowing our brokers to upload their clients' applications after they had already locked a loan. Now, stupid me, thinking oversimplification, why are you doing that before you have an application loaded? But apparently that's the way they do it. So because of that, they would then have to upload the application into a new file and then transfer the loan lock over. And that's one of the things that I do. And we already do an inordinate number of them because, you know, they have to get them out within 3 days. There's never any urgency to do that. They usually miss it, so they have to start over. And we have to transfer things over. But meanwhile, as soon as they fail to do it and they start over, everything's a rush. And it's like, you must get this done. I have to be first. This is urgent. Again, part of my problem. A mistake on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine, as Meath puts it across the goal mouth. Still no score, Hajduk and Shebenik. We're going to push our advantage a little bit. So anyway, there was a lot of stupidity going on, and a lot of times the new loans weren't fully set up, so we couldn't do our thing, so lots of back and forth. And it's kind of been growing on me, because I've been doing this for a couple of years now. And I've been dealing with these same people for, almost 2 calendar years in this system. And they just don't seem to be learning. Like making... Oh, handball. It's going to go check the monitor. So nobody can actually tell if it's... So just let it stand. I saw his hand go up. I didn't see what happened in the box. So Why is this feels bright? Does that feel bright to you? All right, turned it down a little bit. No more flashbang. All right, penalty's been awarded. Here's our chance. To be continued. It's Bartow, number 13. Number 14. What am I talking about? Crap, I'm thirsty and I'm almost out already. Didn't exactly fill up, so it's 1-0. Get back in the game. You know, and that's one of the things I can't stand. Like, I don't like having to tell the same people the same stuff over and over and over again. And I certainly don't like feeling like I can do somebody else's job better than they do. And it's like lather, rinse, repeat with these guys. Like, every day is almost identical. Yeah, I probably wouldn't enjoy being in tech. I mean, I don't mind routine. But it's like... Well, here's the thing. It shouldn't be 80% of my job. And just increasingly over the last couple of days, since the end of last week, like, I'll respond to somebody, and a lot of times what happens is they push back. So I had a situation the other night, and I may have told you guys about this. Something wasn't set up right, and I don't know exactly how it's supposed to be set up because how things are set up is not my responsibility. So I would basically be guessing. But I had a general idea. I knew one thing was not right. So I told him, this isn't right, but I don't know exactly how it's supposed to be in reality. Talk to this person. Instead, he comes back and says, well, I changed this to something totally different. Like, you told me X and Y, but I changed Z. See if it works. Didn't work. So I reiterated that he should talk to that person and do X and Y. And they came back with something else. Hey, Pop. Oh, the match is over. What do you know? I actually just got very lucky that there was no ad in front of that music. So eventually I'm like, dude, you've got to listen to me. And then I sent something separate to my boss. I'm like, this is ridiculous. They don't listen to us. And if they don't listen to us, then we can't effectively do our jobs. Well, obviously that gets back to that guy's boss, who gets back to the wholesale boss, who gets to my boss, and whatever. My boss is always, like, my boss doesn't disagree. We're back up on top by 3 points, by the way, 14 matches into the season. My boss, it's not that my boss disagrees with me, he just wishes I would take a better approach. And because I wasn't taking a better approach, long story short, I'm going to be transitioning into a similar role, but just in a different channel. Do we have any of the 50 best players in the world? Do we have anyone we've sold to anybody that is amongst the 50 best players in the world? Number 13, Blaj Bera, our former goalkeeper. Number 17, Milan Trifkovic, our former Cam, central midfielder, deep lying forward. Who else? Oh, our good buddy Moish Vlad Paul over at Man City. This is fun. Some of these I may not even recognize at this point. David Wisniewski. Another one of our former wingers. 4 of the best 50 players in the world played for Hajduk Split. Bear Squirrel, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back. What a excuse me. What a load of bullpucky, man. Like, seriously. We couldn't keep any of those players around. They all forced to move somewhere else. We would have had 8% of the top players in the world. And we did at one time. I guess so. Lasagna's going to be waiting for a long time. Or at least until the transfer window opens back up. So this transit, I'm basically going to be doing the same job. I'm just not going to be dealing with that group of people. The only thing is, it may affect my work schedule. So I'm going to have to take a long, hard look at what I can handle on both sides. Specifically with the YouTube. The editing just takes a long time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It used to be much simpler, but I was putting out a far inferior product. Oh, and I was rewatching just for shits and giggles. I was rewatching the videos that I made for Bottom to the Top last year. So last year's Journeyman, when I was recording the videos on stream. When we were still with when I was recording, I mean, I wasn't doing it as a video series. I was kind of doing I was doing it as a video series, but kind of stream highlights. But because I knew I was doing it, I kind of set it up in a way where it was easy to do. And it was so much different. Champions League campaign has not prospered in the league phase. Sorry about that. It will next time, though. Just the fact that you got there is a win. You hired a new support person at the same level as you that you desperately need, and they've been dropping so many red flags they may not. Wow. I had applied for, or I'd put my resume in, a job actually at the Lady Friends company. Probably not the greatest idea in the world, but it could have been a good opportunity. Oh, that's never good. But then again, they're in IT, so we literally had when we were transferring over to the system, like we were merging companies, and there was one guy who was basically handling all of the requests, but he was just dragging his feet because it got to the point where like it was all done and it still took weeks. It's like he did one thing a day. It was terrible. It's the pizza once more, first team football. Really? Like, you know your role, dude, right? That's your role. Quarterfinal draw for the Hrvatski Cup. Let's go. Have we even... Yeah, I guess we have played. So we're going to be at home. What did I say? What did I fucking say? We are going to get Rijeka in the cup. Couldn't get CZ, couldn't get Goritza, couldn't get Dubrava, couldn't get Shabanak. Nope. We get Rijeka. Like, I'm sorry. At this point, football manager, you basic. I get it. Like, semifinal, final, I get playing them all the time. But third round, how many years in a row? At least 2. I mean, we're playing them in the quarterfinal this year. Oh, we played Dinamo in the quarterfinal last year. And it was Rijeka in the semifinal. The year before we had them in the quarterfinal. And then Dinamo the year before that. Where was Rijeka? Oh, did we not play them at all that year? But we had Dinamo. 3 points in the first 3 matches. It's not bad. Oh, 5-0 win at Galatasaray. You lost 4-3 at home to Barca. Yeah, late goal. It is the way. Then 3-2 at Stamford Bridge on a... Oh, crap. Atalanta. I mean, hopefully you can destroy Atalanta like we did. We beat Atalanta 6-0. But yeah, it's Rijeka in the cup again. How are we? Oh, they're third. I'm like, we're in first. I'm like, how are we in third? Adriatic Derby, favored again. On the road, though. Oh, did I not rest my players coming back from the international break? Oof. It's fine. It's going to be fine. All right, who we playing? Then we got Dortmund next. It's like constant. Like, we have to win the league. We have to be basically perfect in the league. Dinamo right now breathing down our necks again. Even on points, we do have a game in hand on them. So, hopefully, we can consider ourselves 3 points up. Tommy Rezic, piss off. We will start Didenko. You know, Lieblein was fine there. And Pri has a nice game, but obviously Tavana is first choice. Greek Freak is going to get the start. We're going to rest up Bartow a little bit. He's only 19. We don't want to overrun the kid. And Jonas Lobo coming in off the bench, or onto the bench, hasn't seen a ton of playing time, which is kind of on me. We're gonna take off Garcete as well, give him a little bit of a rest coming back from injury. Bernard Grimm. We haven't played Bernard Grimm in a while. So Garnica, Grimm, Guanuni, Gomez, Didenko, Lieblein, Juan Carlos, Tavana, Teeth, Sulius, and Pena. So, some changes, not many. Had a hot honey chicken sandwich tonight. And a chocolate milkshake. And after this match, I'm going to need to go fill up because I am thirsty as hell. 4 wins in the draw for Rijeka in their last 5. We have 4 wins in the draw, except our draw came first and not last like theirs. So, we are in the red tops. They are in the white. And they're going to get things underway here in Rijeka. Picked off, though, by Gomez. He'll move it forward. Juan Carlos. Intercepted by Antunes. Let's go. Hot honey chicken and fried rice. Nice. Great minds. Great minds think alike. All right, Lagos. Petros getting it started. Played over Espinoza. Teeth almost got there. Nopic carrying it up the wing. He'll be met by Grimm. Nice. Leave line. Moving it ahead with his feet. No passes. Little wide for Teeth. Lemsagom's got it back. Petros. Oh, there's leave line making the play. Nice. Why are we being so cautious? His release cost is 80 million? Oh, God. Abu Odin is in. And that's his 4th goal of the year, except I think he's offside. He is. Oh, no, 150 million. That's right. It was like 60 or 80, and we upped it to 150. Thank you for the reminder. I think between him and Bartow, we have some nice young players. We are going to need another striker. Peña's been phenomenal, but he's also 30. We've got a decent young core. I mean, Gomez is obviously older. Lieblein is 19 or 20. Tavana's getting up there now because we've had him for so long. I mean, we could play Teeth at the 10. We obviously playing him on the left wing. This match has been all Rijeka. Not what we want to see, to be honest with you. Tavana, see, Peña can't get there. It's Lemsagom. Okay, that was interesting. What? He was behind him. You've got it. Come on, man. No penalty. Thank you very much. Holy hell. Two seasons ago. So this was the first year they had the crappy sponsor. But I got it for like $9 on sale. Osvaldo Gomez, the best future 15% I ever spent. Tavana taken down. Where's the call? That was an actual penalty. Didenko. Not a great shot. Yeah, so this is the 21-22 version. Yeah! Eduardo Peña. What a play. Was that Zulius? It was. What a pass. Greek Freak coming up huge. And Hajduk taking a 1-0 lead on the road. See, I named the stream today Wish Fulfillment. That's why I'm wearing it. It's not game day yet for me. It's still Friday here. But I am wearing this in anticipation. I plan on sleeping in this and then waking up. And well, I'm going to wake up and watch Ipswich Liverpool. Because I'm just curious about Ipswich. And Arne Slot is my new Ten Hag. The coach I most want to see fall on his face. I still want to see Ten Hag go down, but... Speaking of which, what's Rafa Benitez up to these days? See, I started following Everton at the beginning of the Rafa Benitez era. So I didn't know the history and the issue with him. I posted it in Discord. The news story. Oh, Osvaldo Gomez. Free pickup to bring that boy back to the team. Yeah, I saw it before. It was officially not, it wasn't officially official. This wasn't today. This was yesterday or the day before. I am excited. I think it's a great, oh, he was at Celta Vigo. I didn't even know that. Lieblein. Oh, so damn close. Oh, sorry, my nose is itching. Oh, I forgot to take my don't kill people medication. It's my last one in here. Oh, come on. Goalie's a brick frickin' wall. And with that, I am out of water, so I'm going to need more of that. Definitely for sure. Oh, I don't like playing the ball short when they're pressing like that. But you don't know they're pressing like that until you see them pressing like that. Round and round. Played across. Garnica. Oh, he throws it quickly to William Teeth, who almost literally dribbled himself into trouble. Sulius. Nice switch of play over to Juan Carlos. Parallel to the sideline. Juan Carlos stops. Drops it to Didenko. Ridden off of it. Espinosa's going to get there. Yes. My first. Evo's Vicky gets one back. Rijeka. Everton chose me in the summer of 2021. Rafa was new. I was new. We had Richarlison. We thought we had James Rodriguez. We had a guy who wore the number 10, whose name we won't talk about. We had a young kid coming up looking for some playing time named Anthony Gordon. And he was sweet and everybody loved him because he was Everton. Feels like so long ago. Played a FIFA career save with Everton right then. Almost immediately sold Seamus Coleman because I didn't know. I didn't understand. I didn't know how such a short, old guy could be so great. Teeth's got to come out. He's exhausted. The pizza's going to come in. Baram Tavana will make way for, I guess Milicevic. Trying to avoid the nervous. That's fine. $1974 might have been a good time to... Well, that was short-lived, too. You're talking about one of the oldest football clubs in all of England. Nay, the world. How is the volleyball refereeing going for you? I mean, it's got to be so much pressure. Own goal, I'll take it. Bienvenue en bombe. Thank you very much for your service. Because I remember when I was in college, my freshman year of college, to earn extra money, I signed up to be a volunteer to help officiate with intramural sports. So I was running the scoreboard of an intramural basketball game, and a guy fouled out, and he disagreed with me, And he was obviously bigger than I was. I was kind of small back then. And I'm just like, nope, don't need this crap. Not worth the $5 or whatever it was I got paid for the game. It was the 90s. What a save. Oh, Garnica, what a recovery. I almost shouted demand more, but I mean, how could you give me more than that? Well, y'all saw that flash, right? Like right from like the dot in the middle of the pitch. That was weird, dude. That was really weird. Oh, Sulius can't win it, but Denko's got it. Milicevic, Pena, turns it into the box, takes it deep. Back, Ron Carlos, cross blocked. Pena, Lieblein, second goal of the year. And it's Rijeka 4, Hajduk, or Rijeka 1, Hajduk 4. Oh, the full 5. Do you get paid? Do you get paid by the set, or is it just by the match? So like sometimes you get lucky and it's 3 sets and done, but other times you're there for. I always wondered about that, like baseball announcers, like Major League Baseball announcers. Do they get like hazard pay or any kind of extra pay for going in extra innings? Another huge rivalry match on Tuesday. Those have to be fun, though. Especially if you're aware of the rivalry. Not that you're, like, feeding into it. Obviously, you don't want to be the story. You don't want to... You don't want to be the one... I mean, obviously, you're the one who's dictating what happens in the game, but you know what I mean. It was actually a good touch by Guinuni, if you ask me. It's the Pizza the Grim. There we go. Full time has been achieved, and we win again. Hang tight, everybody. I gotta go take care of the crap that I should have taken care of before stream, like, you know, getting myself something to drink. Because it's hot and I need it. So let me go get myself situated. This whole video thing has just absolutely screwed me over. Hang tight, everyone. We will, as always, be right back. All right, I feel so much better now. Got water, made some room for it. It's perfect. 2 to 3 weeks for Umberto Didenko. I guess we'll have to do something different. That's fine. 10 matches in a row without a loss. Love it. I think that's only in the league. That doesn't include the Champions League, where we are also currently undefeated, 2-2-0. Hopefully Dubrava can do us a small favor and keep Dinamo off our back. Okay, that's a little smaller of a favor than I was hoping for, but maybe that's a small. Maybe I should have said the big favor. Small favor is a draw. Big favor would have been the win. Well, it is what it is. Zapata facing an uncertain future. I'm not answering that question. I'm tired of the media stirring up crap. Zubcic has been training well. Good for him. Forewarning, though, everyone watching in Smell-O-Vision, I've been a little gassy. Oh, we're heavy favorites against Dortmund. Really? Well, that's the kiss of death, isn't it? But anybody? Rijeka's not playing on the Tuesday. They've got a Wednesday matchup, I guess, as well. Oh, good. Lasagna's still happy that we're keeping our promise. Slavko Panic is developing concerns. Oh, why'd you let me tell you you'd be a regular start? Damn it. Damn. Struggling to connect with Kevin Garcete. Why would you have to? You guys play totally different roles. Haven't you been injured? Like, I feel like there's a reason why you haven't been playing. No, not really. All right, you have something. Oh, he's angry, so nothing is going to work. Squad player. No, he's heard about that. Fine. Fine, Slavko, I'll give you some playing time. Not that I don't have better options out there than you, but whatever, it's fine. Again, Shakhtar getting destroyed. Well, yeah, I stay in my office. That's why, hey, if you want to keep coming into my office, you do so at your own risk. Rijeka on the road at Ajax. Meanwhile, we've got Borussia Dortmund currently sitting in 8th, which means we've been knocked down because they were 5th. All right, we are going to need to make some changes. Obviously, Grimm can't start. Who is a good option? All right, we'll play Rezic. Didenko obviously needs to come out. I kind of like Baldo Šibelic, but I think Vladimir is probably better suited. Lieblein, Tavana. I keep forgetting who we're like screwing over by making those choices. All right, Gallo will come onto the bench, as will Juan Zapata. I should probably play somebody somewhere. You know, Slavko's going to get the start in place of Juan Carlos. We'll get him some playing time, get him a little bit off of our back. I don't think that that's going to completely upset things. I think we have a very good chance of winning in the Champions League with Slavko Panic as our right wing. I'm feeling it. Is this going to be green versus yellow? This is going to be green versus yellow, isn't it? Yeah, because Dortmund's going to be in their yellow. Because the game assumes that we're wearing white where we are not. How bad is this going to be? It's not terrible. The black shorts and the yellow socks certainly help. The big-ass sponsor also helps. So even though the colors are kind of close-ish, it's not as much of a clash as it could be. Again, great back-checking by Teeth. Our wingers really are so very good about getting back and being defensively responsible. Oh, God, come on. Nice block by Vladimir. But it was one of those where it's just like you knew they were going to get it into the box. Terrible clearance. And another block. I don't think that was blocked. I think that's just the game. Game being dicky. Finally get rid of it. You know what? It's going to be interesting. I'm playing the Doobie Brothers and Steve Miller back to back. A concert I have been to. Do I have defensive winger? No. No, I do not. They're actually both your standard run-of-the-mill wingers. I mean, the players aren't run-of-the-mill, just the role. Wide open. Sakic, but blocked, and Panic clears. It was a good reason to play Slavko Panic. Varela! Oh, ooh, I thought that was in. Thank God they missed. 4-1, your shots on goal. Not a single shot on target. Well, as it comes out of my mouth, Dortmund hits the target. Lieblein, what are they playing, like a back eight? I swear there were like 8 of them all lined up in a row. Tivana Pena can't break through. Knocked away. Skilic, taken away by Vladimir. Gomez will get it back from Panic. Tivana. Vladimir. Look, I mean, look how deep they're playing. Maybe it's because they're just playing very compact. Good job by Bartow. Gets around his man. William Teeth. What a first touch. What a shot and a save made. You were thinking about setting up your front four attackers to start marking the opponent's back line when you're running a pressing formation to see if they can get them to make more mistakes? Wait, so like when they get it, when you're running pressing? Oh, okay, yes, okay. Had to read it a second time just to make sure. Can we do any other adjustments we can make? Yeah, let's make Bergvall the center of our attention. See, I do press, but I'm not like gegenpress. Or maybe I am, and I'm in denial. Another save needed to be made by the keeper. Skilic throwing it in. Oh, low. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I've got trigger the press on, but only more often. This tactic is more just let them try to pass it and then take it away. Teeth wide, cleared away, tracked down by Rezic. Tivana keeps it away. Guignuni didn't have a chance. Come to Besiktas. Why Besiktas? And welcome in, Jack Nears. How are you? I actually have a little thing against Besiktas, nothing personal, but in my journeyman save, I was managing a Qasim Pasha, and Besiktas just, I don't know, there's something about him that just ticked me off. Look at Osvaldo Gomez, man. In the hands of anybody else, I would have flipped my gourd with that pass. Played forward, Peña's in, rounds the keeper, and he scores. Eduardo Peña, his 12th of the year. Dortmund 0, Hajduk 1, 36-20 into the match. Killer vision on that one. Do you live in Besiktas? Is Besiktas a place? I really don't know my Turkish geography. Literally, Osvaldo Gomez is everywhere. Panic, Tivana, intercepted by Reyes. Mendoza up for Bergvall. Get on him. Across. Bruzella. Still nobody over there. Skilic. Blocked. Immobile, Rafa Silva, Besiktas. I don't understand. Are you suggesting players to me in your first time in my save in 2041? Yeah, he's halfway done, not me. When he finishes, I'm going to be activated as a Ukrainian sleeper. I'm sure Dollface was, at one point, a swell person. Peña, oh my God, what a touch to get around this man. Cross block, Tivana, back, Panish, shoots from range, hits it off the post. Peña's shot is muted by Flager. Oh, we are buzzing. 3 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Picked up by Vasquez. Rezic, what on earth are you doing? Come on. Football manager, the hell are you doing to me? This moment. That moment right there. So stupid. So utterly and completely stupid. They might be. In fact, now I'm curious. Let's see if they're in the game. I mean, I have a really good coaching staff. Ciro Immobile is a coach. Look at that determination and level of discipline. He's a good mental coach. I do have space. All right, who else am I looking up? Rafa who? There've got to be tons of Rafas. There is a Rafa who is a player. 29-year-old Spaniard at Granada. I don't think that's him. Who is the Rafa we're talking about? Oh, Rafa Silva. I thought they were... unless he's one of these guys. Although, no. Player, fitness coach. No, he'd be more than 40-ish. He'd be 40-something. But I think he's just gone. I did sign Mbappe in one of my saves. Oh, Messi is not a coach. He just retired. Just hung it up at the age of 39. Yes, I did. No, I may have paid for him. He actually wasn't a bad coach. Or did I get him as a scout? How is he at analyzing data? Terrible. Bring him in as a data analyst. He's currently manager at Al Nassr. He took 5 years off. He went there in 2033. Oh, I was having that issue a little bit in Costa Rica. There was a player that I wanted, and he just refused to talk to me. Cristiano Ronaldo does not exist. Or am I spelling his name wrong? Let's try this a third time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Stop. Jeez, I hate this thing sometimes. Oh, there's no H? Yeah, except he's gone. Also, did he ever... There was no overlap between him and Mbappe. He left. He retired after the first season. I'm going to sign Immobile. Why not? He doesn't want to talk to us. Well, piss off, dude. You've only been unemployed for 3 years. Sure, whatever. Keep hanging out hope that you're going to go back to a Serie A squad. Maybe he just doesn't want to talk to us because we're in the middle of a match. Did I give a team talk? I don't know, but we're tied at 1 and we shouldn't be. Should be 1-0. That was a total BS goal. Barto carrying it wide, sending it in, looking for teeth. And Ola Milican, come on out. Bro's holding out for Juve. Think so? I think he wants Frosinone Calcio. Is the Spezia job open? Maybe he's he may already be like have a bid on. He's wanted by. I saw he was wanted by somebody. Laudrup's not old enough to hire as a coach. Oh, come on. Just muscles through. Oh, come on. You know what? I got to agree with you. I do enjoy, like, Sassuolo is sharp. We should not be losing this match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow cards handed out so far to Dortmund. It's only a matter of time before one of those guys, odds are, one of those guys is going to get hit again. Or whatever. Whatever. This is just... We're going to lose and we don't deserve to lose. That first goal just opened it all up. Teeth is having a terrible match. Oh, great. Zapata's hesitant when I brought him in. Fan-frickin-tastic. Juan Carlos is going to come in. Slavko Panic, I gave you your shot. You said, boss, I should play more. Did nothing with it. And now watch. Dortmund's going to be moving in slow motion and going to make every single play. Like, we're going to make... There are a couple of different phases to Football Manager. There's the match where you're playing the team that is massively overpowered versus you. You know, your Barças, your Bayerns sometimes, PSG, where your team just looks so slow and the opposition is just like all over you, on top of everything. There are the matches where the other team just all of a sudden is like right on the ball. Tiki-taka passing. It's like you can't even catch up to them. No matter how long they hold the ball, they're always able to get it off with a perfect pass at the right time. Then there are the ones where they're just kind of like sit back. They hang out. You're making all this great stuff happen, and then you take a little dinky pass in on the goalkeeper. Or you put a header over where they don't even need to make an attempt. It's like they let you make your own mistakes. Yep. Like here right now, this Dortmund team, for the most part, is just kind of, doesn't matter what we do, they just sit there and we kick the ball to them. Like, we're stepping up, but look, we just dribbled right into two guys coming at us. And just held on to it. Handing the ball back to Dortmund on a silver platter. Honestly, Eddie, I don't know. You can? I've never tried. I always have my manager wear team colors, so he's always wearing something different when I go somewhere new. The 3-1 loss that should not have been. See, now, right, this is the perfect passing. Doesn't matter how many guys I have around, they're always able to get it to the empty open guy. I mean, come on. Come on. Just nonchalantly popping a pass into the middle and nobody's able to get in front of it? Whatever. And we're going to lie to the team because we were on the road and I don't want to cause another stuff. Another thing. Actually, I think this manager I just have wearing a white suit. We're still in 11th. We're still going to get through. What am I wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing the white suit. Oh, I'm wearing the white because I am in team colors. So so technically I'm wearing the same color as my team, even though we're not. How do I get out of this? Discard and exit. Oh, we've gotten to be quite a nice manager. 16 attacking, 20 tactical, technical, mental, 18 on set pieces. We don't need a set piece coach. How am I only making $5,000 a week? Explain this to me. I guess I wear a red suit when we wear the red kit. Yep. I should still be making more money. I mean, we have more money than God. 176 in the bank. I've got 200 million for a transfer budget. Slaven Blupo at home against Sishka Sofia. Isn't that like cheating? Isn't that like a Russian designation, CSKA? Dinamo's at home against Valencia. That's got to be a bit of a tough one, I think. Dude, I literally just played you. He's fine knowing that he's just being used for his homegrown status. I love it. Love when guys are easy. 260 grand is the steal for the entire nation of Croatia? What do you mean? You mean my salary? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I should be getting a percentage from every team. CSKA is Central Army, so it's basically used anywhere that you have a Slavic language written. Oh, okay. No. I get it. I did the math. Something that the salespeople who have to take a mortgage financial course also cannot seem to be able to do. Slaven Belupo did win, so yay. Points. Dynamo, however, did not. I know I can't really kill myself worrying about the coefficient stuff, but I'm gonna. Hey, why don't we do a prediction on the match against Karlovac? How about we do that? That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I do. I can't give you a discount, and honestly, don't recommend. But I do wish you good luck. Okay, what should we do? What should we do? All right, we're going to give a ball and a half. So Hajduk giving a point and a half in this match. Put up your channel points, boys and girls. I've never had my own house built. My parents did. That kind of stuff's expensive. I mean, just the design and getting the permits. Vladimir Lobo, Ron Carlos, Tavano, Da Silva, Barto Pena. Ooh, somebody took the other guy. They bet against us. They took the points. Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a little water go down the wrong pipe. Better get in. 35 seconds left, guys. Somebody throw up your channel points. I wish I could. I would do it just to I mean, I've got unlimited points. I don't need the points, but I would do it to give somebody else an opportunity. There you go. Somebody taking the money. All right, I feel better now. I was feeling like I figured there were enough people in chat right now that this would be good. Hey, fuck the Bruins. What's up? Oh, I'm still recovering from. I just got this tiny little bit of water. Went down the wrong. Difference between the top and the bottom of the first league is substantial. I agree. Now it is. I mean, I guess it always was. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got Real Madrid coming up next. Just Real Madrid. Oh, that's going to be a fun prediction because I think we're not going to be favorites for that one. Pretty sure. 4-1. Eduardo Peña with a pair of goals. Tomislav Rezic scoring and Erwan Barto with his 15th goal of the year from the penalty spot. We did lose Jonas Lobo. So the Hajduks win. So whoever put their money on Hajduk, congratulations. You just stole all of Fast Eddie's points. 2 assists for Juan Carlos. De Silva had 1. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. How long is he going to be out for? 7 to 9 months. Guess who I am not going to get to sell in January? Well, that's one less player I have to worry about. You got an offer for a transfer to another department and you took it. I'm getting transferred to another section of my department, sort of. For my own good. Nice. Hopefully you're getting a raise. Raise, money bump, title bump. Cocaine pump, whatever floats your boat. We now have, Dinamo lost. We now have a 5-point lead back at the top of the table. And Rijeka's fallen off. Do you remember when Rijeka was charging up on us? Wait, where can we see the, what am I looking for? No, I don't want to view the history. That would just be the year. How do I lateral move? You know what? That's an up. That is definitely an up. Where do I find this? Past positions. Hajduk, Rijeka, Dinamo. Yeah, we were down in 5th at one point. I mean, I think we were always had like a game in hand again, or we always had the game in hand. But yeah, Rijeka was up there. And then we were like all tied. I know this is position. But yeah, we took over and we kept it. We were, we were tied with Dinamo for a while, for example. It's fine by me. Teeth is the best performing attacking player. We are the best performing attacking team. Guarantee we're also one of the better defending teams. Eduardo Pena wins player of the month. Erwan Barto, second place in the voting. And once again, we are manager of the month. All is once again right with the world. Boo-hoo. The board invested $4.9 million into the club in order to allow the club to comply with financial fair play regulations. How was I not, though? I mean, I lost $28 million last season, apparently. I mean, we're currently making $148 million this year. How are they projecting we're going to lose? Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. We didn't make enough money a couple of years before. Rijeka beat Osijek. Dinamo drew again. Slaven Belupo hanging on the 4th place, which next year is going to be a Champions League spot. I think. Or is that the year after? It's so confusing. Yeah, I know, but I figured with all the sales that we did, like, we had to be guaranteed. Weekly staff meeting, yada, yada, yada. All right, who's the favorite in this match? Tivana out with food poisoning. Grimm's no longer upset, but... Okay. Oh, now they're downcast. Oh, now they're upset. I've lost credibility. Piss off. So stupid. Why do you guys care? Like, you do know that William Meath, the best player on the team, even better than all of y'all, is the guy who plays in the position that Zapata plays. Y'all realize that, right? I just shouldn't have had the conversation to begin with. We're actually favored to win. We are actually favored to win. So... I mean, part of me thinks we should do just straight up. But I'm going to give the team the benefit of the doubt. And we are going to give half a point to Real Madrid. So basically, it's picking... Are you picking us to win or lose? Basically. Because a draw, we lose. You win. So let's go. Put up those points. Somebody. Or I just won't do it anymore. It's fine. I don't need the aggravation. But you know, y'all asked for it last stream. And we had a good time. We had a really good time with these predictions. But if nobody wants to predict, then I can just worry about playing Football Manager. I'm just trying to be interactive. Well, somebody has to bet against you. And it can't be me because I don't have the ability to play. Can't bet my own game. All right, because I destroyed my credibility. We're going to have Teeth play here. Juan Zapata is going to play there. Rune Lieblein is there. Let's do this and do that. So there we go. Yeah, you're betting against nobody. So you either get your points back or you lose. We gotta work on our bench here. So the pizza's coming on. Graf is coming on. Greek Freak is coming on. Panic in. Do I not have a goalkeeper on the bench? I don't have a goalkeeper on the bench. So Tomislav Bender is coming in. Tomislav Bender is coming in. All right. So, who's losing their points? Garnica is in goal. Rezic, Guinuni, Gomez as our back line. Vladimir, Lieblein in the midfield. Juan Carlos on the right. Zapata on the left. Teeth at the 10. Barto and Pena up top. Yeah, of course he's struggling for match fitness. You want to know why? He doesn't play. Even though I decided he was going to be the guy who was going to play, I was going to have Teeth go somewhere else. But because of other circumstances, Tavana's been in that spot. Teeth moved over, which is why I kind of got Teeth in the first place, and I moved him into the middle, and I tried to move him back out, but then I had to move him back into the middle. William Teeth is the problem with this team. Hey, Shevchenko, he was one of the top 50 players in the world. All right, we don't need to see any more of this. Let's get this match underway. Oh, we don't get to see the free kick. Come on. Yeah, I guess Real Madrid is the bet. I mean, win or draw, you win. Oh, come on. This is the guy you guys wanted to play. We lose, it's on the team. Not me. They told me how unhappy they were going to be if Juan Zapata didn't get to play. Was that him too? Yeah. Weak-ass header. Thanks, guys. Thanks, team. I have 18 minutes left in the boys. It's like staring at me in the face. Yep, just keep dribbling. Lose it. Beautiful. Juan Zapata, MVP. I need to start listening to my own instincts a little bit more and my own advice. Like I was just saying last stream. Oh, what a touch by Teeth. That was just nasty, and that finish was terrible. Oh, because he's too busy being upset about Juan Zapata playing. I almost forgot. But I went in, there was a very positive attitude. But because my response wasn't just immediately, sure, I'll play the guy. All of a sudden, So far, half an hour in, Real Madrid without a shot on goal. Like, at all. I feel so bad. I actually went through... I was subscribed to some channels on Twitch that either don't broadcast or I don't know that they broadcast anymore. And I feel bad to no longer be supporting my friends, but like at some point you're like, what am I giving money to right now? This is the team we came so close to beating in the Club World Cup. They thus far have looked incredibly pedestrian. Now I'm poking the bear, I realize. Morera loses it to Gomez. This highlights, yeah, I was about to say the highlight's probably going to end because it's just the beginning of the second half. But I was holding out hope. I was about to say, should we cancel this prediction and do an over-under on what minute it's going to take for them to actually score? Oh, come on. What? What was that? How many minutes is it going to take for Real Madrid to register a shot on goal? Pain your teeth. Ha ha! Suck it, Madrid. Patrick Vieira can kiss my butt. How y'all feeling about those channel points now, baby? $6-0 your shots on goal. We're coming up on the hour mark. And it's about to be 2-0. Oh, Zapata. Never mind. It was Zapata. I'm taking him off. Free kick teeth. He came so close to scoring another one. Easy clearance by Villanueva. $65 minutes. We're in the 70th minute, kids. I think the perfect game is going to end right here. No! It's not. We win it back. No shots still. Juan Carlos. Barto. Lays it to Gomez. Vladimir. I could have just changed Vladimir to be Vladimir. It's ridiculous that I've left his last name as long as I have. Yeah, we've crossed 70 minutes. And they score in the first fucking shot on goal of the match. You've got to be joking me. I tempted fate. I absolutely tempted fate. This game, man, I swear to God. Just let us score on the corner and I'll feel much better. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He had an open goal. He had an open... Not him. Where did he go? Where's Quinones? There he is. He had an open goal. And neither one could hit it. I'm just... It's so exhausting. Playing Football Manager is just exhausting. Oh, I was about to get a highlight, wasn't I? Julius lays it, teeth. That wasn't even deflected? Come on. That's always gonna... They're always gonna need something to be concerned about. One year I had 2 losses all year long, so they're concerned about the losses and some draw I had. Because they needed a third thing. Why is he time wasting? I guess they feel the part of time wasting never is optional. I'd be concerned about a 1-0 loss to Bayern in the Cup. I would be concerned that they didn't lose by more. That was the absolute worst shot. That was a sitter. Wide open again. We are in the Hajduk looks inept portion of our program. Two shots on goal. 2 fucking shots on goal. And I'm losing 2-1. And once again, Real Madrid scores in the 90th minute. It is so disgusting how it's not even a question of when, if, but when anymore. 3rd shot on goal. that it's just no fun. I mean, how ridiculous was that? 2 goals in the 90th minute or later to win the game. Congratulations, you guys won your points back. I want to throw the water bottle, but they didn't have a shot on goal for 73 minutes. I didn't mean to do that. 73 minutes, not a shot on goal. And yet, here we are. Bartow and Adama. No, he's not going to be in a Damat shirt. He is going to get the day off against Osijek, I think. Youth and oh, jeez. Our fans are pissed at us for not using our youth system, but this is our youth system. 4th best in the world, by the way. 4th best in the world. We're going to rotate. Oh, wait. No, Tavana's not going to start there. Sulius is going to start there. Who do I want up front? Philip Burstein. I'll start the useless POS that is Zapata because I don't want discontent. There we go. It's just Vladimir. And he's not going to play. We're going to play Baldos Shibelic. Well, I was going to sim the match, but I'm an idiot, so. And Zapata's unsure. Starting to think that maybe Zapata didn't want the team to go and speak on his behalf. Just a feeling that I'm getting. Oh, yeah, I've been there. I've definitely been there, Cole. Except I was in we just completed an expansion and they decided to expand again. What, the one I pulled him out after 60 minutes because everything he did was incompetent? Oh, Panic gets blocked. Kara wins it back, pushes it deep, sends it across. Zapata wins the header, but look how weak that is. You gotta be like a volleyball player. You gotta set it to one of your teammates, and not try to just set it over the net. Oh, you actually requested it. I've had it where it just happened. The board was just like, we're expanding the stadium. But one of my other least favorite things about FM is when you suggest something to the board and they say no. And then like 2 weeks later, they're like, hey, we want to have a meeting because we think this is a good idea and it's exactly what you wanted in the first place. See, I'm already starting to feel tension in my neck, so I'm trying to lean back. We're playing well, but of course we're not winning. There, Philip Burstein, good choice, 4th of the year. Get in. I think the most frustrating thing about not winning in the Champions League, besides the fact that we should be, like those are 2 matches that we were favored in. It's that we're building a nation and we're not helping. Great header by Garcete, but a better save by Taunt. And I'm still cheesed off that Dortmund did nothing but rack up yellow cards, and they still ended up finally winning. Decent shot by Zapata that time, at the very least. Send in Sulius. Oh, man. Get over that. Oh, yeah, no doubt. It's always cheaper to start new than to try to add on. There's the save we were looking for. If only we could have gotten one of those against Madrid. I still feel like we're going to get FM'd against Osijek. Well, we're up 1-0. This song is just feeling so ironic to me right now because we are not taking care of business. Get there. Slavko Panic, nice play. I would like to see more from Rune Lieblein. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I thought I was getting it there. Oh, it was one of those moments where you wish Football Manager was listening to you in that moment. Or maybe they were. Kara Zapata finally doing something right. I'm not excited about the goal, though, because he's just caused so much trouble. Oh, there's Rune Lieblein. Third goal of the year. All right, I feel better with the 3-0 lead. Oh, Burstein can't get there. Sulius, though, feeds Slavko Panic. Ha ha! Powers his way through. Was he the one that did that a couple of streams ago? Where it just kept going and chugging and chugging and chugging. For nil, I mean, I would make changes, but like most of the players on the pitch right now are substitutes. Like not regular starters. Lieblein is. Farouk Savash. Come on in. Rezic will go out and Bernard Grimm will play in his place. Yeah, so you should be winning those matches. Plain and simple. Man, it has been a long frickin' week. You have a +3 goal difference on the 1-0-2 record. That'll do it. It does amaze me sometimes how some of the big teams start off the league phase like way down on the table. Zapata in, Garcetti too strong. Hey, at least we're outperforming our XG finally. We were on like 1.46 with one goal. Yay, we win. We can be happy again. We're back 7 points ahead of Dynamo. I think this was our game in hand. We always get a game in hand. It's like they always play the day or two before us. $42 points after 17 matches. So we've dropped 8 all year long. Pair of assists for the Greek Freak. 5 wins in a row. Sulius named Player of the Week. I guess we can only congratulate him once. And Man City now want William Meath, and that's where he wants to go. Pay me $150 million. If he pays me $150 million, I'm just going to go to like Real Madrid or Barca or Bayern, and I'm just going to buy a frickin' star. No, we still have that game in hand. Dinamo's about to play again. Let's go, Šibenik. Let's go, Lokomotiva. Lokomotiva pulled through. We got a 9-point lead over Rijeka. That's really the one that, like, I feel like we can... First off, he's on the U19 team. He's another left winger. Like, I've got left wingers with problems coming out of my butt. I frankly, at this point, I'd probably rather would play him than De Silva or Zapata. What did I promise him? Breakthrough prospect. Okay, you're going to be a future prospect now. Get off my butt. Problem solved. Why is Rijeka not? Oh, we got offers for Lasagna. Way, way, way under what we paid for him. I mean, it's got great crossing, too. All right, you don't want to necessarily go there. I'm going to reject these offers. They're kind of crap. Although I might lose them on a free. I feel like I'm going to lose them on a free. I am, but he's got to have a higher value than that. 300 grand. All right, Ponic is happy about the playing time he's getting. That's good. Pressure building in the Zapata drama. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking I've got enough money. I can just cut his butt. I feel like I just, however I answered that, probably made some kind of promise. You had 3 goalkeepers you were looking at. Had 1 go to Inter, 1 to Saudi, 1 signed a contract the day. Oh, that's rough. Although, if you had him on your short list, you would have known that he had an offer out on him. You probably should have just acted and then maybe stalled it if you had the opportunity. All right, I feel like I'm like I don't need as much. I feel like I have more depth than I need. Is that a fair assumption? Not me. Don't answer that. That was a rhetorical question. Yeah, you probably should, especially for just contract offers. It's how I landed Osvaldo Gomez. It actually gave me a reminder that I was trying to buy him. I was trying to sign him, but he wanted too much money. Like, we just couldn't come to an agreement. And then he got an offer from some other club, and I went back in, and he cut his ask by like 75%. I ended up paying well over what he was asking for because it was still well below what he was originally asking for. I still got him for like half the money, but I basically ensured that the other team wasn't going to win. Because he was asking for like 60 grand from both teams, and I come in with 120. He's not going to take the 60. Not because he wanted to join us. Rijeka's got Milan. We drew Milan, so did Rijeka. Alrighty. Slavia Prague. Slaven Blupo has got Trnava, Trnava. They should win that. Dinamo against Besiktas. Where's our buddy, our code speaking buddy from Besiktas? Could have taught me how to pronounce it. Spurs have become the first team to secure a spot in the knockouts in the Champions League. Bayern want Juan Carlos. Great. Two. They lost. They lost to Slovakian side Trnava. Dinamo did win 1-0 over Besiktas. So let's take a quick peek in on the coefficients. Beşiktaş? Why would Besh is misogynistic, apparently. And I'm not saying that to be flippant. We're Jesus. Germany's on 11 points already. We are having a terrible year. And we are running the risk of dropping all the way back into 6th. Like, I love this save and I hate this save at the same time. I just want to see how it's spelled. Besiktas. Why would it be Beşiktaş? Like, that's not how it's spelled. Vladimir's out for a week. Bartow's going to miss the next couple of days. Is he going to miss the match? He is going to miss the match. More game time for Tsulius. We just picked up another 11 million. Wait, Vladimir can play. Bartow can play. Our physios are just that good. All right, Kranjčević is going to come in the defensive midfield position. Rezic is coming off, not for Šibelik. For Guignuni. Although apparently he's not playing well with Gomez. I think that's a red herring, but whatever. Eduardo Peña, come on, you're back in. Tsulius is off, not Tavana. Though Tavana's going to go back there. And Bartow is coming back in. Zapata, go fly a kite. Where did he just go? There he is. Nobody wants you. Glad your client is very interested in speaking to other clubs. That works out well for me because I'm very interested in selling him to other clubs. All right, Šibelik. Come back on in place of Bernard Grant. No, Savage. Savage is wanted by Cologne. I'll take whatever you can give me for him. Apparently, there are lots of teams interested. Garnica, Garcete, Guignone, Gomez, Kranjčević, leave line, Ron Carlos, Teeth, Tavana, Bartow, Peña. That's my lineup, and I'm sticking to it. You're about to have the craziest Christmas when the window opens. Does height matter when someone has a higher aerial reach? I still think the 6'2" goalkeeper is going to do better for you. My personal opinion. 40 transfers. Jesus. Are you... Wait. An Italian team playing 5 at the back? Alert the press. Oh, 5-2-1-2. Well, anyway, 5 at the back. Pair of wins in a row for Dinamo. Obviously, we haven't strung 2 wins in a row in a while because those 2 losses were in the Champions League. Still doing fantastic in Croatia, and hopefully we're going to end up running away with this league. That's the plan, at the very least. Great pass. Demo making a pretty nice defensive play there, if I do say so for them. Is my image on screen shaking? Because I'm like getting a little restless leg thing right now, and I can tell it's shaking everything, but... Bartow in the middle. Tavana ends up with it. Drops it. Cronisat Juan Carlos drills it home. 5th goal of the year for Juan Carlos. It's 1-0. Lead line, Tavana. Oh, not a great pass. Not in time for me to meet them in the Champions League. Yeah, okay. I didn't hear a whistle, so I mean that was a penalty and a half. Erwan Bartow. Hey, he's been fantastic. Delivering once again from the spot. His 16th goal of the year. I think he's now my top scorer. Wait, can I pull open the view? No, not general. Tactics selection. Oh, it's not valid for the current thing. Oh, fine. Can you imagine what kind of team Dinamo would be if they actually took any of the players we tried to give them? Not me. Is this January Christmas shopping or is this Christmas in July shopping? Pia short corner in, dealt with. Bartow clears. Just curious. So what happens when you get a bad clearance? Enric Pia puts it home. Kind of made that one look pretty easy, didn't he? I really do hope clearances are better in next year's game. How did he save? He saved it and got up because of a terrible header. We must demand more because I need more from my team. Woo! So close and yet so far on those headers, man. I need a little WD-40 for this thing. The Heritovich. Oh, Garnica coming through. Hold on. Hold on. Carlos. For Bateau. Lead line. Bad choice. This match just doesn't feel as dominant as it did before. Like it feels like we're on like that verge of kind of being overtaken, like where we're looking good but not quite good enough. And they're just waiting for the other shoe to drop for the other team to go, oh wait, we should be playing this match. And then all of a sudden it's just like blah right in your face. Juan Carlos, Pena. See? Maybe I should do a video on the stages of Football Manager. We'll have the one stage, which is the Real Madrid, where you dominate them for 75 minutes and they beat you 3-1. That'd be a fun one. I had one match, and I don't know if I... So one match, it's in one of the upcoming episodes for the YouTube series. Oh, it's a pain in the butt. Like, it's literally like there are the colors that you can use and everything else. Like, even I tried to change, like, what the red was... And even just a small little tweak. Nice. See, I knew you'd be that Atalanta. You make a slight little tweak and it's just like too damn dark. You can't even see the number. Same thing happened with me when I was using the blues. There's a fine line between a blue that you can use, one that looks too white, and one that's just too damn dark. But I just don't think there's enough distinction between the yellow and the orange, at least for me. Oh! William Teeth, 17th of the year, retaking the team lead. I'm lonely. You know, I need to find out what green I'm using in my Kosovo kits. Which is a save I haven't touched since last weekend. I just don't have the time. Because I think the Kosovo kits always looked sharp. But I think that was more like a green and black and gray combination and not just the green and gray. Like, I don't love this green. It's lawn green. I don't love it. I hate when that happens. Like, you sign a player, but the player you get isn't the one that you thought you signed. Can we see that save? Why? So I can show you my masterful 4-2-4 tactic? It actually is masterful. No, it's offline. That's for me. Trepsa 89 is for me. I need something to myself. Although I am thinking about, although again, I'm just, when am I going to find the time? Thinking about doing a video on that tactic. Because it's again, I've talked about this before. I have tried many a 4-4-2 with no success whatsoever. Like literal zero success. Can't win a damn game to save my life. This 4-4-2, I just win everything. I'm like 70% win percentage. Oh, that's cynical. Bye. Chick Sacco is coming in. No, a 4-4-2, not a 4-2-4, a 4-4-2. If I said 4-2-4, I was mistaken. No, I do have a 4-2-4 that I switch to if I'm like chasing a game. But it's actually very rare. Oh, the edited version. They should get no and where with the single striker. Oh, I hear you. No, I seriously, I think part of the secret, and it's weird because I'm doing with a lower league save. I use the DLF AF combination that I'm using here in Hajduk. That's part of it, and the other part is I do have a Carolero as one of my central midfielders. Maybe I will show it to you. I'm not going to play it on stream, but maybe I'll load it up and give you all a look. Normally I don't, but I'm like, hey, why don't I try what I have been doing here? And it worked, and that's rare for me. I usually don't do... no, you cannot get FM for free. Is that a script that you would be willing to write? You can get FM mobile for free. Oh, and if you have like was it Xbox Game Pass? If you have Xbox Game Pass, I think. Oh! Yeah, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can. But that's only the console version, right? You can't get like the PC version on Game Pass, can you? You run 3 different formations, a 4-2-4, a 4-3-1-2, and a 3-1-1-5 asymmetric. Nice. I do have kind of a go for broke variation on this one. No, it's not that. It's that. This is like my just do it. I will be offering a discount on FM25 when it comes out. Not sure how much, but I will have a discount code for y'all to use if you'd like. Especially if you normally use like Lelouch or Work the Space. Again, I'm not trying to shit where other people eat, but it will help me a lot more than it will help them. I'm going to have a discount code, just like the big boys. Assuming that I set everything up correctly, but I'm pretty sure I did. Nice playthrough. Teeth. Tipped over by Morales. Yeah, it's not going to be something that's available until they announce that the game is actually for sale. I'm trying. I actually tried to do it for last year, but I had trouble verifying my PayPal. Okay, that's what it was. I had trouble verifying my PayPal, and I just didn't want to. I was just angry. Oh, come on, dude. All right, I think we may need to take a hard look at Pena. I can't believe I'm saying that. But my DLF has 17 goals. My DLF has 17 goals. My left winger / Carolero has 17 goals. If he's not, he will be. But he was so good. Like I was like, I need a good striker. I think we brought him in after we lost MVP. I'm not saying that I'm not sending him to the retirement home anyway. Just a matter of when. I mean, we do have Stipe Galic that we brought in, although he is currently injured for the next 2 to 5 weeks. Really? That's bold because we don't know what FM25 is going to bring yet. But he's just so damn talented. He does have 12 goals. '11 in World Cup qualifying. He's Uruguayan and Portuguese, so he's not foreign. $17. Teeth has 17. Bartow has 16. Pena's got 14. $12 goals is pathetic. He's got 14. 14 goals. And 6 assists. Juan Carlos only has 5 goals, but he's got 18 assists. But Teeth also has 12 assists. Bartow has 10. Yeah, I don't know how to make wheels. I'm sure there's a website where it's super easy, but... Oh, that's right. Yenskov is already being transferred. 6 league victories in a row. Nobody wants lasagna, so we're going to transfer list them. Why were these transfers rejected? Transfer offer options. How did it get on to reject all transfer offers? Come on. Well, I mean, if it's a I just need the website. You can put in the regular the regular Discord so other people can find it too. Why is there a earbud thing on the floor, like at my feet? Steven Juicy just got sold. Marseille to Saint Etienne for $6.25 million. So we get $216K out of the deal. No, the dog. I mean, it's not chewed up. I think it just fell out of something. Burstein's unhappy. We paid $5.5 million. We can probably get something for him. He's 27. Nobody wants you. I'm not even gonna have the conversation. I'm done having conversation with stupid players. Is this our final match before the winter break? It is. Oh, it's such a shame. I really want to see what I've got with. I'm not talking to you. Like now, like. First off, you're on my U19s right now. Second off, you're not good enough yet to be on my main team. Third off, you were complaining because you were a breakthrough prospect and you accepted the demotion to future prospect 1 game ago. Yeah, the young guys aren't good enough. And he's unaffordable now. Michalski. Oh, I so wanted him. That's the one guy I wanted. You've been raiding Croatia with your Saint Etienne team? Because of our massive talents? All right, so this is the last match before the break. So I have no problem playing my big guys. We're going to get Pena off, though. Just nobody get injured. Garnica on a 6.72 is a little deceptive because he had that one 5.9 in the... I guess so. When you haven't built up the country like we have. Yeah, this is the team we're playing. Teeth is Meath. We had a redemption. Wait, what's EU? Oh yeah, yeah, Croatia is definitely EU. Question is, can we beat Rijeka twice in a row? Yeah, you got to use those 4 non-EU spots carefully. I've only got 5 in Costa Rica on YouTube, and it's a challenge because I have a fairly talented young defenseman who I can't play this year because I already loaned him out somewhere else, and he came back, and now I can't loan him anywhere because he's already played for 2 teams, and he can't play for me because he's already played for 2 teams. Oh, Burstein almost picking it off. You'll be wrapped around my finger. Come on, Juan Carlos. Come on, anybody. Why does the other team always get get forward faster than we can get back. Teeth, deep, middle, cleared. Lagos, Gunyuni, his shot blocked. Oh my goodness gracious, Tavana. Costa Rica, you have to be Costa Rican. It's not like, oh, if you're Central American, it's fine. Nope. You've got to be at least partially Costa Rican or you're foreign. Barto. Ugh. Bushkovich, Bokai, Filipovic. I feel you. Oof. Dispossessed. Come on. There you go. Baram Tavana coming back. Leave line Barto. Although I shouldn't be playing Tavana as much as I am, to be honest with you. He's probably gone. Meath. Taken down. Penalty. Let's go. So you're still talking early days. We're talking real players. Erwan Barto, yeah, he's getting a lot of goals lately with penalties. That's fine. He's not really supposed to be a goal scorer on this team. Tavana. Oh, can't pick out Lieblein. Guinuni, though, finds him, but he runs right into traffic. This may not be Lieblein's match. Schwicki in. What a save by Garnica. Let's go. By the way, I know I haven't said it, but I do appreciate those who are tuning in this evening on YouTube. I appreciate it. You guys are really helping me. If you like anything what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Not on Twitch. I'm not begging you to spend your money. Just do the free subscription on YouTube. If you are watching on Twitch and you are not subscribed to the YouTube, take a moment, go over. Be greatly appreciated. If you need help getting there, just follow that. Barto and Teeth blocked. We've got the 1-0 lead. We're kind of taking it to him. 7 shots on goal to 2. Because we are at a 140. We're one subscriber away from 150. Which will just put me only one close to my goal, but it's a better number to look at. I thought Meath was going to score right then and there. Not me. We start our play in the CONCACAF Champions Cup again in tomorrow's episode. Even though this is technically a spoiler just because it's a piece of information the general public doesn't know yet. We got drawn against New York Red Bull. Or Red Bull New York. I've been calling him New York Red Bull, but I just realized that's probably wrong. Guinuni out wide. Teeth. Works it past his man. Sends it in the middle. Oh, penalty. Barto has been tripped up. He's going to get a second chance. And he will deliver. Why is it? Why am I unable to paste? Paste. Thank you. Just fixing Nightbot. 2-0, minute to go in this first half. Played out. Oh, Bart. Like, why are you? What? Whoa, you had nobody in front of you. He had a clear shot. And he headed the ball toward the sideline. Why? Are you dumb, son? You know, I'm going to follow through. Baram Tavana, come off. Sulius is in. I'll slide Sulius up to the DLF if I decide to pull Bartow out at some point. If Bartow scores a third goal, he's coming off. I don't believe in my players getting the opportunity to score 4 or more goals in a game. Hat trick, somebody else can get the turn. Not always true, obviously, but... Over Sulius. Teeth. Left foot blocked. Alshik clears. Garcete. Leave line. Ron Carlos. Into the box. Had 2 men on him, so of course his shot is going to ricochet off of one of them. I think I need to put a shelf life on these custom commands, especially the leads related ones. Oh, did you see that play? Oh, it's such a shame that didn't end in a goal. I think that's the closest that I've ever seen to a rainbow in Football Manager, ever. Like, y'all saw that, right? Took it, flipped it deep in the air, and got it past his man. I think Burstein's onside. I think he's onside, and I think he's got himself a goal. He does. 3-0. Hajduk split. All right, Teeth is going to get a rest. He's tired anyway. The pizza's going to come in. I'm starting to get that syndrome of being in this same chair all day long, though. And I'm going to be in it all day tomorrow. We are going to be streaming tomorrow. Not all day. I've got other things I'm going to be doing, but lots of editing work to do. I have run into on the YouTube where not as many people are watching the videos, but those that are watching for longer. And I think I'd rather have that. Like, what's the point of having 200 views if people are only watching 2 minutes of a 20-minute video on average? I'd much rather have 20 people watching for 10 minutes on average. I'm never going to have a perfect watch time because of not me. Not calling him out, but I know he watches on double time, so only half the time actually counts. I know this because sometimes if I'm ticked off at how people are treating my videos, I'll watch one at a quarter time, and it counts 4 times. Shh, I didn't say that. It's actually a trick I learned on YouTube. All right, Stulis is going to come up. Piria is going to go there. Kronasech. Come on out. All right, Guanuni will go up, and I'll play Tomi Rezic. Ron Carlos. Oh, come on. Michael Burrell. Didn't we have him, or does he just cause us trouble all the time? Second year in a row, though, that even though we took on Rijeka at a terrible time for us in the Cup, this is going to be the second beatdown we put on them in the Cup competition. I mean, 4-0 on Rijeka. The team that we lost the title to last year. Not the Cup. We beat them in the Cup. Although, good defensive play. Baidu is a decent enough goalkeeper. Even though we put 4 past him, I mean, he's really good. Burst in Juan Carlos. Oh, can't get it all the way across the pizza. Rezic, though, come on, man. Why is it? Whoever's playing libero, whenever they get a chance around the box, they always just launch it, man. Doesn't matter if I have them set to shoot less or not. They'll still take it. All right, at this point, I do want a clean sheet for Garnica. Putting on both headphones so I can enjoy this song. Do we have 28 shots on goal? Nope, 23. Well, that just rocketed off of his face, didn't it? Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way that I want. No, that ain't the way that I want. Do 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 doom do do doom dum 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 ba ba dum. Do 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 do. Messing with the microphone a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. It's sexy. I'm sexy. Well, maybe a little too much bass. A little more mids, maybe. Oh yeah. Ooh. I like that. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Do we like this? What if we turn this all the way down? Does this even matter? Maybe I'm not actually doing anything. Nope. No. I don't think any of that worked. Oh, 4-0. We won. I'm too busy futzing with my OBS right now. Although I'm over-modulating a little bit now. Wondering how that sounds on the... well, I thought I have it set with the... Maybe set the limiter a little bit more. That should be a little better. Not so much in the red. Still a bit in the red, though. It's a little weird. All right, we won in the quarterfinal of the Cup, so we're getting through to the semifinal again. Does the stream sound weird now? Like, did I just completely screw things up? Maybe I'll lower it a little bit more. Maybe it was just a little too much. Hey, now I think I sound pretty good. All right, you know what? This is probably a good time to pause. As much as I would like to stream more, two things. One, I'm visibly yawning, and two, we have a month off. Well, not really. I mean, we've got the friendlies in Poland, but the friendlies in Poland. So we've got a transfer window coming up. We might as well pick up there tomorrow. I think that's probably the best thing to do. We're closing in on 3 hours. I am trying very hard to be a little bit more conscientious of, like, my needs. That's not a knock on anybody. That's just taking better care of myself by not pushing myself. Can I show the... Okay, I can show the tactic at Kosovo. Yes, I can do that. Oh. I guess I hit continue once. I switched screens. Yeah, I can show you a little bit of my Kosovan journey. Because I'm like a rich Kosovan team. Load game. That's what I want. It was originally going to be a journeyman. So I named my manager Phineas Fogg. Around Europe in 80 days. This was the one where I loaded up every single available league in Europe that I could get my hands on. So we are at Trepsa 89. This is actually toward the end of the season. There are 2 league matches left for us, plus the cup final. So the Kosovan Super League, we won by 14 points this year. We did not win the year before. Like, we're not, like, on a run yet. We're still fairly new-ish. Although I guess I'm deeper than I thought. So we started this league. We started this, obviously, in 2023, 24. I took over. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm back on current season. So we started in 23, 24. We were down in like 6th place. And we literally went... I'll show you the schedule for that year. So we took over... Here. December 23rd, we took over. 3 draws, the rest of them wins. And the team was on a decent run. Like, they fired their manager probably here. And we came in and got the job. We went on a magical run and ended up winning the league by 1 point. 73 points. So we got promoted the following year. Obviously, we want to go up to the Kosovan Super League. That's the current season. Yeah, so we're champions for the first time. So our first year, we made it into the Europa Conference League. 14, 9, and 13. You could see Drita was like the team to beat. And then we managed the second place finish. Still finished 7 points behind Giuliani. Even on points with Drita. And then we finally put Drita in our rear view. But Giuliani and then Balakani just came out of nowhere. But really coming out like, so Lapi that year, or Yop, I don't know how to pronounce it, Lapi. Like, but consistent top 4 finishes. Now, remember, so I've told you about this before. We are a professional team now. No, Landmarks. So we took over in 23. We win the league. We were professional when I took over, by the way. We win the league. Get promoted. So we're still professional this first year. But we earn a spot in Europe. As soon as we earned a spot in Europe, they made us semi-pro. And we were semi-pro all the way until, was it this year or the year before? The year before, 2028. So we spent 3 seasons as a semi-professional team competing for and in Europe. But the tactic is why we're here. It's pretty simple. It really is. Although I do, it is an attacking tactic. Let me get players in there that can actually play this match because it's driving me nuts seeing the injuries and the unavailable. Oh, and the other thing, by the way. So this is the quirk of Kosovo. And hi, David, by the way. The quirk with Kosovo is, I'll come back to it. So in the Kosovan Super League, you get a 1-match ban after 2 yellow cards. Then you get a 1-match ban for every additional yellow card. So you need to have squad depth. Because if you don't have squad depth, you are screwed. Because chances are, especially if you've got a guy who's a little bit more on the aggressive side, chances are he's only going to play every other match. That is one of the reasons that is one of the reasons why my squad is the size that it is. I recognize that my squad is incredibly large. The other reason being I don't have a youth team. I don't have a U19. And I keep making the mistake of instructing my director of football. I could probably just cut these guys because I do have money now. I have the problem of telling my director of football to sign the players that they think he should sign. And he just signs every damn one. But basically, we are subsisting on our European money. Europe hasn't been super kind to us. This year we started in the Europa League. We dropped down into the Conference League. And we didn't make it to... We didn't make it through. So the league play, fourth, was it the 4th qualifying round? Yeah, we lost 8-7 on aggregate to Viking. It was like we were playing Real Madrid. We were down 2-0 at halftime. Came back to tie it up at 2. Which put us up 1 because we won the first leg. And then they scored goals in the 78th and 87th minutes. Just a colossal meltdown. Which was a shame. So we're going to actually be in the Champions League for the first time ever. But we've been a consistent team in Europe. And I've done it all with literally a basic 4-4-2. Wing back on the one side, full back on attack. It's weird, but it works. It works with the player that I had back there. Just regular goalkeeper on defend, 2 center backs on defend, wing back on support. Winger on support on the left side. This guy is Magique Zebra. I mean, all physicals. He's got some, obviously his dribbling is fantastic. He had 31 goals and 15 assists as a winger. Played on both sides. 22 years old. Got him for free out of Portugal. I love this kid. But a winger on support on one side, winger on attack on the other. I'm not sure if I have any special instructions on any of the players. It's possible. But if I did, it's more because of the player. Like if there's a guy who just like can't hit the target, I'll put him on shoot less. Yes, we're looking at the offline save. Well, shouldn't have done that, dude. Carolero on support and the central midfielder on attack. And I've got my DLF AF combo. Guerrero had 20 goals overall. Ginai, who I did not intend to start this year, had 29 goals. Now, I do have more instructions on than I typically do, to be perfectly fair. Obviously, we want to work down the sides, pass into space, be more expressive, higher tempo because we do have pace on the team, but more direct passing because passers are not our strong suit. Distributing to the flanks so it gets out to guys like Zebra. The magic Zebra. And then low block, high defensive lines. We're pretty compact. We press, but we're not like pressing up, but we press them when they meet us. So like we don't press high where they can then just like lump it over us. We kind of like get them into our morass. And then we put a lot of pressure on them where they don't have as much space to operate. That's the idea. So I kind of like I was going to be a journeyman, and then I had that fantastic run into the top flight. And I'm like, no, I want to stay here. And I've gotten offers from Bundesliga teams here from Kosovo, direct to Bundesliga. It's kind of one thing that I kind of had in mind. I wasn't trying to necessarily emulate Sean Dyche, but kind of worked. Speaking of which, so I made the decision that even though I had fun doing it last year, I did, actually. I did, and I tried to replicate it, and I failed miserably. Like back, way back. In FM23, I tried to replicate it, and I failed miserably. This, I just lucked it. I put this together. I literally created this because the guys I had at the time, now I may have made some tweaks here and there, and I definitely did the strikers on purpose as a DLF AF. All of this, except maybe the Carolero. No, I understood the principle. I just couldn't make it, I couldn't translate it into Football Manager. I tried. But tactics aren't my strong suit. I literally said, okay, these are my best players. What are they good at? And that's how I essentially built this tactic. Obviously, the instructions kind of went with their skill set. But it's a 4-4-2 that gets me into Europe consistently. So 31 goals for the Magic Zebra. Gignac has 29, 20 for Guerrero. Those two guys are strikers. Lucas, who's been predominantly plays that Carolero role. He's got 10. Valmir Berisha. You'll see he's 1 star. So this is like my star of the save. He was here from day one. He's 33 now. I'm trying to sign him as a staff member. That's kind of why he's still around. But he also he bangs in goals. Like, I don't care how old he is. He only had 6 this year because I barely played him. Mediocrely in Europe. We've gotten some rough draw. I can go through the full European history. We have made it to the knockouts though. But 22, 28, 27, 9, he was kind of injured and I was phasing in somebody else. This 20, I don't know how he did it. Oh, his stats and ability have absolutely dropped. He doesn't play a lot. Most of these 16 appearances were off of the bench, I would say. Actually, no. 10 starts, 6 off the bench, and then, continental competition. Oh, I know it's dropped, but he is a team legend. Like, the 2 icons are me and him. William Way is a nice player. He still needs to grow a little bit. He's out of Liberia. You're streaming Football Manager? Like, oh, where am I from? I'm from just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States of America. How are you? But what I was saying before I distracted myself is as much as I enjoyed doing it, well, good. I wish you all the success in the world. If you have any questions about anything, you feel free to ask me off stream. You can join the Discord. Send me a DM. Generally, we don't talk about our streaming journeys in chat. Typically bad form. Shamaro, how you doing? Now that I'm an expert on Croatian football, who's winning the league this year? Vukovar. No, I'm kidding. Hell if I know. I wasn't talking about the game because I don't know dick about the game. We're gonna talk about the European journey. Let's pull up the schedule. We'll filter out. All right, I picked the wrong season to do that. So we haven't been in the Champions League yet. Our first year in Europe, we ran into Guimarães. So we went up against the Portuguese side. We beat Hamrun pretty easily. We beat Panathinaikos very easily. I mean, 11-0 away. How we had a 4-4 draw at home, I have no idea, after we just absolutely destroyed them. But then we ran into to Guimarães, and, well, they beat us. I don't have the name fix on this save. The following year, we were knocked out in the second round of the league path. We took on Olympia Ljubljana, and we were still. This was our first year this was after our first full year of semi-pro. So we couldn't really attract any good players. It was very difficult. Third year, we made it back to the third qualifying round. We got clobbered by Siska Sofia at home. And then we beat them on the road. But we got through AB from the Faroe Islands and Vaduz. So we knocked off Vaduz. The following year, we did make it into the Europa League path, beat Zorya, beat Hearts, and beat Koper out of Slovenia. And that's the year, this is the year we ran into Viking. And they just, I mean, we beat them, it was a slugfest. We beat them 5-4, and then we were down 2-0, came back to tie it. Well, yeah, because I beat them. I'm not talking about them in my experience. I'm talking about my experience beating them and embarrassing them with this semi-amateur. I literally, like, half of my team in these years that we were semi-pro were on pay-to-play contracts. Because I could not get anybody on a permanent deal. Nobody who wanted a permanent deal would join me. It's obviously changing now. And we'll see what happens when we get into the Champions League. But that was a little fun walk down my time off. So I just said, you know, because I know I talk about it, and like all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, he's got so much success in this offline save. You know, is he just bagging it for real? No, this is me. This is just the way I got very lucky. Very, very lucky. 4 bands in one night. That's so much fun. Who is on? That's Portuguese. All right, we're going to pop on in over to Davey. Batman, everything. What? What's it all with these DC nerds? Bye, David. Lots of bots today. No follow bots, thank God. Although I did see, I was looking through like my Twitch stats, just shits and giggles, and it's not that I forgot about the follow bots, but I deleted them so quickly I didn't realize they still counted. So it said like last month I had 400 new followers. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? We've gotten 700 new followers in the last year. But then it was all the follow bots that plus the real people. But I keep saying it. As much fun as I have had streaming the Everton matches, I have decided that, at least for right now, I'm going to just enjoy the matches in the privacy of my own bedroom, just hanging out, me and the dog, watching some football. I thought about doing it. I thought about doing it and then tacking on a little bit of Football Manager afterwards. But I'm like, you know what? It's a lot of setup. It's a lot of work. I want to take the dog to the dog park. I want to get my free Panera crap. I want to take my car to the car wash. I want to do my normal Saturday morning things. Still be able to enjoy the match, but not have to worry about setting everything up. And everything that Benny Cage gave to me, I haven't even looked at, with like the setup for the live stream, live watch alongs. Like I don't have the time for that right now. So I'm going to enjoy the match myself. I hope you do too. We're going to start off tomorrow, 7:30 in the morning. Ipswich Town and Liverpool is the first action, and the Toffees of Brighton at 10. That's just me telling you what's going to be on TV. Have yourselves an absolutely wonderful night, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so very much. Enjoy, Davey. Bye-bye.